Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about a ton of big changes and updates, improvements, and so much more that Rockstar have made in the Criminal Enterprises DLC update that you simply might not have known about. So Rockstar put out a Newswire page today, and they also released the official patch notes, which outlines a ton of the massive changes that Rockstar have dove into today. So let's actually begin with the vehicles. As you guys know, Rockstar released 6 new vehicles today, with several more that'll be releasing over the coming months. Today, it was the Obey Omnis EGT, the Bravado Greenwood, the Pegassi Torero XO, the Lampadati Corsita, Benefactor LM87, and Buckingham Conata. However, what you might not have known is there was also one vehicle that was added to the fleet at HAL's Special Works, and that is the Benefactor Sterling GT. So if you don't own the Benefactor Sterling GT, now is your chance to grab one, and you can bring it to HAL's to have it specially upgraded to make it one of the best and fastest performing vehicles in the game. That's the first thing you might not have known. The second thing you might not have known is 6 existing vehicles have received new liveries and modifications. Those vehicles are the Pegassi Zentorno, the Grotti Turismo R, the Ubermax Sentinel, the Benefactor Sterling GT, the Cheval Picador, and the Benefactor Schwarzer. So all 6 of those vehicles have gotten a nice brand new facelift. So that's something you might not have known with the new vehicles that have just been added in GTA Online, and some existing ones that have a nice bump too. Now, speaking of where you can store those vehicles, remember that Rockstar have increased the standard properties that players can own. It's been increased from 8 to 10, meaning you can basically have 20 more garage spots if you buy the maximum 10-car garages. So you should have plenty of room to store your vehicles, including the ones that are going to be coming out over the next couple of days and weeks. And that's what Rockstar says, that over the days and weeks ahead, more GTA Online news and updates will be available, including the opening of 2 new auto shop showrooms and much more. And that's one thing that we were looking forward to in this update, was seeing these new car dealerships. Well, it looks like Rockstar are going to be drip feeding those too, because if you go to them right now, like I'm standing in front of this Luxury Autos one, you can just see that it says reopening soon, and that there's boards over all of the windows. So I don't know why they decided to drip feed the new auto showrooms, but for now, we don't really know how they're going to function, because no one gets access to them. Not even completing any of the new missions will get you access to them. So unfortunately, that is a little bit unfortunate, and that should explain why you don't see any of the car dealerships in-game. Now, Rockstar said there was going to be 2 of them. I only know the location of one, so if you guys know where that is, be sure to let me know in those comments down below. Now, some more quality of life updates that Rockstar have introduced. Let's just go through them right now. We know that all business content, including cell missions, can now be accessed in private sessions. That's quite nice. Invite-only friends, crew members. We also know that the Oppressor Mark II got a huge nerf, and now we know what those are. The missiles are less accurate, and the flares and chaffs have had their uses reduced, and their cooldown increased to 10 seconds. So that's quite nice. Probably the most overpowered vehicle in the game, getting a little bit of a nerf. Players can also use snacks and armor faster through a single button press when the weapon wheel is up. It's up on the D-pad for snacks, click in the right stick for armor. Moving on, kills and deaths in free mode will no longer affect players' KD. That's nice. That's going to hopefully cut down on griefing. You can now join a different session type without needing to go back to story mode first. That's also nice too. The vehicle websites Legendary Motorsports and Southern San Andreas Super Autos have new filtering and performance improvements, so it's much easier to navigate between the sites based on what vehicle you're looking for. Speaking of vehicles, the Sparrow can now be equipped with chaff and flare countermeasures straight from the Kosatka. That's a nice upgrade. Players can now also purchase max ammo for all their weapons with one option, rather than per each weapon type. That's going to save a lot of time. Low grip tires can now be equipped on all vehicles that have access to the LS car meet, and most personal vehicles that fit can now be modified inside the Avenger and Mobile Operations Center workshops instead of only select vehicles. The auto shop staff now have a much higher chance of successful customer car deliveries, meaning you're not going to have as much money docked off. You can now also jog inside the Diamond Casino and Resort and the Music Locker, as well as nightclubs, instead of being able to walk only. This is going to save a ton of time, especially with those bigger properties that have staircases, lots of rooms, stuff like that. Now, from the second playthrough onward, players can now spend more time scoping Cayo Perico and can be caught more times before they're kicked off the island, which can lead to a lot more exploration. Security contract deliveries at the agency can now be done in a helicopter or by walking in through the roof entrance. Players are now also no longer required to pay a charge for destroying another person's weaponized vehicle. That's really nice, because why should you get punished for just defending yourself? The delivery timer when requesting vehicles for the mechanic has also been reduced. The high demand bonus for completing cell missions in public sessions that has rivals has also been increased, so more money. If a player fails and quick restarts a mission, their snacks are now restocked to whatever they had in the lobby. That's excellent. And players can now hang up on several calls from English Dave, Miss Baker, and Hal. Now, moving on, Rockstar have also made several changes to the in-game economy as a part of this update. They start by saying introductory earn rates are in effect on select Criminal Enterprise update content. We'll be talking about that going forward in previous videos. Race and adversary mode payouts have also been increased. All players that finish a premium race now receive a payout. Heists from the Heist update and the Doomsday Heist have had their payouts increased. The wages and payouts given to bodyguards, associates, and MC members have been raised, and gang renaming and font changing fees have been reduced. It's also nice too. Now, there's also been some GTA Plus updates as well. The GTA Plus section in the pause menu is now available and provides the following information: current membership status, active/expired, next billing date, allows active subscribers to cancel their recurring membership, allows expired subscribers to resubscribe, and then several notifications and in-game messages in relation to GTA Plus have also been added. Now, on the race creator side of things, for the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, this is what Rockstar did. They increased the number of fixtures that can be removed with the fixture remover from 40 to 100. The checkpoint limit has been increased from 100 to 200, and the maximum number of players allowed in transform races has been increased from 16 to 30. And on the older generation consoles and PC, more models have been added to the fixture remover: bins, dumpsters, skips, fire hydrants, fences, benches, bus stops, phone boxes, post boxes, and electrical boxes. An anti-grief ghosting option has also been added to the race creator to enable the ghosting of players driving the wrong way for too long from open wheel and other race types. And a ghost to first checkpoint option has also been added to the race creator to enable the non-contact start from RC Bandito races and other race types. Checkpoint scaling has also been added to the race creator. An option to set a specific time of day for a race has been added to the race creator, and the RC Bandito can now be used in the special race creator. And other than that, Rockstar fixed some crashing issues that occur in GTA 5 and continued to address issues that affect network stability in GTA Online. Now, as you can imagine, since the last DLC was the contract, Rockstar ended up fixing a lot of issues that occurred in the missions and with the content involving around that. I will leave a link to the entire patch list in the description if you'd like to take a look at it for yourself. They also talked about some things on the Newswire too, which I want to dive into in this video today, because they talk about ways in which we can get some free money and a whole lot more. So they talked about this week's bonuses. They said today through August 3rd, which is 1 week, all GTA Online players will have a number of special bonuses to take advantage of, including 2 times money in RP on the new Operation Paper Trail missions, plus completing any steal or source mission, gun running, special cargo, import-export, vehicle cargo, will get you a $150,000 bonus delivered within 72 hours of completion. So you're getting some free money, which is really, really nice. And we have the following discounts: 40% off the agency property and upgrades and modifications, 50% off of the Shyster Deviant, 40% off the Ocelot Lynx, 40% off the Lampadati Ferrari GT, 40% off the Declasse Yosemite, 30% off the Pegassi Zoruso, 30% off the Anus Deity, and 30% off the Vapid Dominator ASP. So anyways, that right there is all the huge changes that Rockstar made to Grand Theft Auto Online in the Criminal Enterprises DLC update. I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Which change do you think is the most important or the most impactful or the one that, quite frankly, is just the best for you? Let me know what you're thinking in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.